to decorating a small space, you have to choose wisely. Here with her tips is Farah Altoumah. Hey, Farah.
Hi, Mary.
How's it going?
Very good.
Good. I am really pumped about this. This is like, my house isn't big, my apartment wasn't big. I love kind of maximizing space.
Small space is a challenge, but that's what makes it fun designing.
Totally, 100%. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do we start? We're starting with lamps, right?
With lamps,
Okay.
yes. So you want things in a small space to do two functions. You never want just like a lamp on its own. So I have two examples of lamps here today. The first one is from IKEA, just on the far side there, and it has a speaker.
What?
Exactly. So instead of having a speaker and a lamp, you have a two-in-one. If we weren't here today, we could have just got the beats going.
We could have been bumping.
Yeah, exactly.
Farah and I later, we're just gonna be having a party.
And then we have this lamp from Umbra, which is also a USB charger, and it has a cup holder as well for your pens if it's on your desk. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a good desk lamp.
Yeah, so it just kind of two things in one, keeps it clutter-free.
It really does.
Yeah.
And again, neither of these lamps, if you had have just shown them to me, I would have never guessed that was a speaker.
They're still beautiful and stylish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the dual functions.
Really good. I
Yeah.
love a dual function. All right, now what about nightstands? This is a huge issue for a lot of people.
Small bedrooms, we know in those small condos, it's really hard to kind of configure the space. You either have no room for a traditional nightstand or you need storage. So you can't just have a simple nightstand that's beautiful and open.
Yeah.
So your first option, you can use a shelf. We have this one from EQ3 here.
Oh, cute.
It's very small. You can use these shelves. They usually have a little ledge. They're usually picture ledge shelves. They come in various lengths so they can fit your space. And I believe we have an example here today that shows you how you can use it if you have a wall right up against your bed.
That's beautiful.
So you can use it to put your glasses, your phone, a glass of water, anything that you don't want, let's say, on the floor and you step on it in the morning.
And I love that that also doesn't hinder bed making. You know when you have the bedside table and you can, and Farah, you designed that room, right?
Yes, that
so
was one of our
beautiful.
projects.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah, all the pictures you'll see here today.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then our other option is you have room for a nightstand, but you really need storage in your bedroom. And there's an example here from this pine dresser from IKEA. It's the size of a traditional nightstand in terms of depth and height, but it gives you 3 drawer storage. So it's packing in a lot of extra stuff you can hide in there. And we have an example here today as well that shows you how we've used it in a bedroom. So you have the mom dressers, and here she really needed a lot of dresser storage because there was nowhere else in her room that she could keep the dressers. So we did 2 on either side of her bed.
Oh, that's beautiful. But like, honestly, does anyone here have a bedside table that clear? Or is yours also covered in stuff? Yeah.
You can use the top drawer to hide all the clutter.
The key.
Yes,
I need more drawer
exactly.
space for my clutter drawer.
And the great thing about this last pine dresser is that you can refinish it, you can make it fit your decor.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. All right, now the next thing you wanted to talk about, and I love this one, is going clear.
Exactly. So we're going to keep coming back to clutter. Your small spaces need to be clutter-free to make them feel open and airy. And the perfect way to do that is by using clear furniture. So if you have something, a tight space, you don't want to make it feel heavy with another, let's say, wood item or black metal, for example. You can use an example like this clear console table or this clear chair. And we have some examples here that show you exactly how this would work in a space. So in this image, we have a desk, but we didn't want to call attention to another piece of furniture, so we used a clear chair.
Yeah, I would never even guess that's a desk with that chair there.
Exactly, and it doesn't take away from the rest of the space. And if you, let's say, in your living room, you have a coffee table, but you don't want to call attention to the coffee table, you want to showcase, let's say, the beautiful rug or the pieces on the coffee table. This example, it's acrylic, and it just disappears. You don't see it.
And it goes so well, even with the kind of mid-century mod. Like
it's all about mixing.
It works so beautifully. Oh, fantastic.
Easy, yeah.
Now, next we're moving on to pieces with wheels. Movable things.
Yes. So we have this perfect little example from IKEA. Wheels are fantastic because whatever you need is there when you want it, but gone when you don't.
Yeah.
And so this is an example. We have it set up as if it was a homework station.
Yeah.
Let's say those spaces like your kitchen island or your dining room table, they're multi-use, but there isn't always a space to, let's say, store markers, pens, all that kind of stuff. So here you can have it. You can move it around the house. The kids could be doing arts and crafts, or you can use it like I think you said you used it in your kitchen previously.
I do. I've got one. I actually still have one. I use it. I have a little countertop on top of it, and I put all my ingredients.
It makes a great extra pantry storage, or even if you're having guests over, like a mini bar.
Cute.
Cocktail.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Oh, a mini bar. I like that. That's free. You don't have to pay for it.
It's like a little airline.
Yeah. Oh, very much so. Yeah, you could be like a flight attendant.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Now you also wanted to talk a little bit about nesting furniture.
Yes. Back to the living room. You have guests coming over. You need extra storage. We have this great example from Bouclair. This nesting table is technically 2 pieces in one.
Yeah.
It only takes up the space. It keeps your floor space open. And when your guests come over, you can pull this out. They can put their coffees on it. And when they're gone, or when you say you want to vacuum, you can just tuck it all in. It's gone.
See, this
Clutter-free.
is even good for like a bigger space. Like a 2 tables in one. I love a twofer.
Exactly.
Yeah, very good.
And sometimes you just need a space. You need to put like an extra plate or something
Exactly.
down. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Now, we also wanted to talk a little bit about multifunctional design.
Yes, so we have our last topic here today, our multifunctional pieces. This is from Sunday's Company, a Canadian brand.
Yeah.
This piece actually can stack. You can buy multiple ones, so you don't have to only use it in this configuration.
Yeah.
And let's say if you're using it here in a kid's room or in your entryway, it has storage.
Oh,
Here.
that's great.
And then you can also, let's say, store your shoes below, and that acts as a great seat. So it's finding pieces that you can use now and in the future.
Totally. And like,
Exactly.
again, configure in different ways.
Awesome, yes.
Yeah, really cool. And what's this little guy over here?
Yes, exactly. On the topic of sitting in an entryway, something we both love.
Yeah.
This is a stool and a hook.
Yeah.
So if you don't have room for hooks or a closet, you can use this in your entryway to put your guest coats, or even like have a seat when they come in, take their shoes off. So it's 2 in 1. Again, another multifunctional item.
This one is great. My staircase is in the middle of my house, and sometimes when you got those hard boots, you gotta like clomp in and then sit down. This is perfect right at your front door.
Right at the door, yeah. And it's pretty small, so it doesn't take up, again, a lot of floor space.
No, it's absolutely beautiful. Farah, these are such great tips, and pretty much everything you could see in anybody's space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just about kind of getting things together and maximizing the use of the space.
Class 2024 motto, getting things together. I think that. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.